Okay. Well, YouTube has a new thing that you cannot go live unless you have 1,000 followers. So this is not going to be a live video. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. We'll see. Today's video is going to be a little different than normal. Hi y'all, I'm back. I broke my hand. You can see it's still swollen here. I took the thing off because it's just too hot and humid. So I just try not to bump it, which, you know. But I had a wonderful visit with my family, and then I got baby goats, and I have to bottle feed every few hours, so it's been interesting. I'm gonna have to figure out a way so I can continue to do my lives. Maybe I'll just do the painting and stuff on a regular video like this, and then hopefully by the time that we do the drawing, it is I'm at 1,000 so that I can do it live. Otherwise I may have to do it live on my Facebook page, just so it's live and y'all can see that I don't mess with the drawing. I guess I could do it in a video. I don't know. Post in the comments what your thoughts are on that. But I'm going to cover a couple random not fun things to talk about, and then close out with some of the new things that have come while I was away. I have a whole pile of new things to show you, so I'm excited about that. Currently on the work table are manor elves. I'm painting a lot of them. I don't know if you can see the detailing there, but we have some veining and some mottling, and I have Beasley and Bipsy and Tink, a couple of the Beasley and Bipsies. I have a lot of orders for manor elves. Enchanted creatures, really brilliantly thought out releasing these because I got tons and tons of orders. Our little Alara is still on the painting table, although closer to finished. And the wolf I haven't started yet because I have to get these manor elves done. Did I show you the little fairy? This is Jasper, I believe. And again, you can't see these details. I'm just having lighting issues, I guess, or maybe y'all can see them and I can't. This baby is going to be like almost like the Grudge, but in a fairy baby form. So that's fun. I got asked a couple questions recently on how to keep heads up in the oven, or how I keep heads up in the oven. And what I do, I save my packing tape rolls when they're empty, and I put a tea towel over them, and then it holds the heads up in the oven. So if you were one of the ones who had asked about that, then that's kind of how I do it. I also, let me clear these kits off here, have a great new, my favorite new drying rack that I will show. I've done a video before on drying racks that I buy a bunch of coat racks or bottle racks or whatever I can get my hands on when I'm at Goodwill. But I found these kind of by accident on Amazon Prime, and in the kitchen that I'm remodeling here. For those of you that don't know, I'm at my mother-in-law's house. who isn't doing very well, and I've been here for the last 18 months taking care of her. And the house hasn't been redone pretty much in like 50 years. So I'm slowly redoing the inside and the outside. And in redoing the kitchen, one of the things I did was open the cabinet so that I can display a bunch of really pretty crystal. And I needed a plate rack. And this is actually like a dish drying rack made out of bamboo, and you can stack your plates here to go in your cabinet. So it's a bamboo dish rack, and I think 2 of them were like $5, and I accidentally ordered way more than I needed for the plates, but when they came and I saw them, I was like, oh, because these are very narrow. So most even preemie limbs fit on them really well. So that's my new favorite drying rack. They are a little more than I can get like coat rack type drying racks for at Goodwill, but they also work a lot better for especially preemie limbs. So that's something cool. Now I have 2 kind of ranty type things that I'm going to address today that have happened over the last few weeks. So, and I'm going to keep names out of it because I am not trying to stir up drama or start negative things. It kind of is one of the things that I'm addressing. So the irony there is not lost on me. In the Reborn community, we have a lot of drama. And some people think that that's just the Reborn community, but it isn't. I'm in goat groups and chicken groups and dementia groups and chronic pain groups for myself. In every single group I'm in, there is a subset of people who, I don't know if they are trolling or if they just like to stir things up or what it is, but it is not just the Reborn community. For those who are not involved in a whole bunch of different communities for different things, rest assured it isn't just us in the Reborn community. But one of the things that I saw happen that was really kind of wild, it's one of those times that I just stop and go, no words. I have a group that teaches, where I teach reborning, kind of like these videos. It's a little more one-on-one. I help newbies, give tips, tricks, and all of that sort of thing. And I have a group of pretty awesome moderators that help me monitor. And one of the moderators had seen a post by someone, another artist. Oh, I guess I should say I also do this for free, which leads me to grabbing this baby real quick. She is the most recent baby that I painted, and I probably have shown her before, and I'm sure the lighting does not do her justice, but it's little Esme Eagles, and she isn't finished. I haven't rooted her or done her eyelashes or anything like that. Pictures of her are on my page. She's extremely realistic, and I am absolutely in love with this baby. Like, y'all have no idea how much I love this baby. She's so cute. But I help people for free. Am I against other artists getting paid for helping people? No. It's just something that I choose to do. And one of my moderators took a picture of a post that she saw. My sweet girl. And don't talk to her, talk to you guys. That she saw where an artist was a pretty well-known artist. I had heard her name before, but I don't know a lot about her. I had posted in the same thread as her once that I'm aware of, where there was a discussion about sending out COAs and artists sending out COAs, and she said she does not send COAs to her customers. Again, that is an artist's choice to do. It's not something that I personally would do. I like to make sure that my customers get their COAs, and that was the discussion. That's the only one I recall ever interacting with her on. And we were on opposite sides of the thing, but you know, whatever floats your boat. So my moderator took a screen cap, I guess, of the post about getting paid and posted in my group and was like, thank goodness for Shelly, because I wouldn't be able to afford this. And it wasn't really a negative thing. Like, I responded back. I mean, there were a few responses in the thread, but I responded back and I was like, hey, I could be making money right now. I need money. Something along those lines. Just kind of joking around, because they were thanking me and I'm not real good at receiving thanks. I'm just like, oh, what do I do now? Anyway, somebody in the group took a screen cap of it, went to the artist. I should, I guess, mention that the artist, her name wasn't on it or anything, so it's not like anybody was in my group. No bullying is allowed, and you're not allowed to like put down or make fun of other people. It really was just a thank you for what I'm doing, and was taken out of context, and somebody took a screen cap of it and went to that artist and said, in this group they're making fun of you. And the artist, I guess from what I have been sent as far as screen caps, a lot of people contacted me, was saying that we were putting her down and all of this stuff, which is not the case. But I was blocked from her, so I couldn't explain what even had happened. But that's neither here nor there. I mean, people like you, they don't like you. It's really not, I'm not gonna be upset if somebody dislikes me. That's part of adulting. So anyway, the reason I bring this up is not because of me being blocked. It is because followers of this artist went to my mod who had posted it, and rather than try and find out what was going on, they were posting on her nursery page. And she's a newer artist, you know, like she's learning what she's doing. And they were posting on all of her sale posts, talking about how ugly her dolls were, and telling her customers, go buy from this person, and who was the artist from the get-go. And regardless of what anyone, their opinion on how everything was handled, that particular thing, as artists, we need to not do that sort of thing. That's just my opinion. But I felt really bad because, I mean, she spent hours one day just going and constantly deleting comments about this. So it was just a not cool thing to do. The other thing is a more personal thing. So again, I'm not going to get into details about things, but it's kind of about friendship and when friendships end and hurt feelings. I agree. See him walk by the back. Over the past year or so, I had a friend who gave me random different dolls just as gifts and supposedly didn't want anything back. And yes, I have screenshots of that, which it doesn't really matter. But I decided to end the friendship. And I'm not going to get into the who's, what's, where's, when, why, because it's a personal thing. But when the friendship ended, she has wanted kind of everything that she gave me back, and she's making up, you know, different things about, like, she gave me, I think it was 3 kits about a year ago. Well, I only knew her a year, so I'm gonna say in June or July. It would have been about a year ago. My dog was sick, and she was like, "Oh, take these kits and you can fix them up and paint them." And they came, and they're older kits, and they don't look like they've been painted at all. No stripping would be needed. Some rebooting would, but they would definitely need to be repainted to sell. And I was like, I always say no if people want to send me something. I'm like, it makes me wary. But she was like, hey, and the one I really liked, and I was like, I'm going to keep that one for myself. And she's like, oh, do whatever you want with them. I don't want them. I'm clearing out a lot. And she sent them, and they've been laying in a box ever since she sent them, because they need to be redone, and there's a lot of have a lot of orders, and I haven't had time to do a lot of babies for anything other than my custom orders, because as you guys know, that's what I do, is custom orders. She sent me a baby that she had sent away to be repainted, and he came back looking like Uncle Fester, and I was going to keep him as an alt. And then and he had been eaten by a rabbit, and I accidentally hit him with alcohol when cleaning off my table one day, and realized it was air dry paint. So half of his face is gone now. He's a little two-faced. Originally I was calling him Fester, but and you know, she's saying that she wants the kits back, and I haven't been talking to her, so she's going to like mutual friends, and she just blows up my inbox, and I mean like bing, 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 bing. And I've slowly been sending things back because I just, honestly, when I ended things, I just wanted things to end. And I'm not the kind of person that is like, oh, well, through the time that I own you, I've given you a silicone, and I've painted for you for free, and I've fixed other people's babies for you for free friends of yours and stuff like that, because now you owe me X amount of money. That's not the grown-up way to be. My feeling on things are, when any kind of relationship ends, you shouldn't expect everything that you have invested in that relationship back. So this is something that I just want to challenge you guys to think about. If you are friends with somebody in the community or whatever, and you guys are swapping, or you're trading, or you're just giving each other gifts, keep in mind that if the relationship ends for whatever reason, and again, I chose to just cut it off. I tried to explain why, but she doesn't seem to have a grasp on understanding my position. And I really think that all of the little things she wants back are her way of trying to hold on, so to speak. And she's done everything from begging me to be her friend again, to threatening to sue me for thousands of dollars, which is ridiculous, to who knows. I mean, it's all over the place. But just be really careful, y'all, on what you choose to gift someone with, because at the end of the day, if you send a gift to someone, it kind of, I feel, is up to them then if they send them back. Or not. So those are the two kind of negative things that I have encountered over the past few weeks in the Reborn community. Now we're going to move on to fun stuff. Let me lay little Aurora Sky, or no, Esme down, and get into the fun stuff of what we have. I just got my little azalea eagles. Isn't she the cutest? Laura is by far my favorite. Maybe that'll help. My favorite sculptor, and Azalea does not fall short of that expectation. She is just absolutely too cute. And she just shipped this week. She just came. She's the most recent. Oh, if I can get her out. There you go. So, she's a cutie pie. So, she's one. Oh, speaking of gifts, for my birthday, which was the beginning of April, my mods got together and they bought me an indie, also by Laura Lee Eagles. So she was my birthday present. And once she got here, I offered to pay them back, but they said no. She is a pretty little girl. Oh, hands and feet. She does have a torso. I just love her little hands. So there's two new LLB babies that will actually be put on the shelves behind me, because I just have too many orders right now to paint my own collection. Let's see. I got, this is Noah Limited, yeah, by Gunrin Legler. such a cute. This is an older sold out kit that I bought. Cute little arms and legs. I told you I have a bunch here. What we got? Oh yeah, I ordered this little girl from Dolls by Sandy. It's Anya, I think Heike Copeland? I don't know how I'm saying it, but she's got the cutest little face. Little Anya. Great limbs again, and cute little hands. Nice nail beds. She is the squishier vinyl too, like real bendy. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, I got this little silly who I just bought, and she came to me. She is Sweet Dreams kit, 9 of only 40. She was made by Sherry Williams, so, and she's a little baby, little tiny feet. And little tiny hands. And little tiny hair. And she's so cute. So she was a fun one. Just something different that you don't really see nowadays. Oh, she has a little tummy plate too, which is cute. Put her back in her box. And let's see, who is this? Oh, I know who this is. This is Ducklin by Adri Stout. And look at that face, he's so cute. Now, a couple of my friends do not like his egghead. It doesn't bother me too much. I think maybe if the neck were just slightly bigger, then you wouldn't notice that as much, like if it came to here. But he's worth it. I am making him a twin to, oh, what's the kit? I'm trying to remember. Maybe in this pile, so maybe I won't have to remember. Yes, it is in this pile. I'm making Yale by Gunnar and Legler. This is like the Legler video. There's a lot of them. I just think they make the greatest twins. See, his opening is wider. That's why the head looks that way. Or, yeah, the head or the neck or whatever. So, ooh, COA flying. There we go. And last in the pile, this is another Manor Elf that I got from Enchanted Creatures. So, it's quite the haul of kits over the last couple weeks. And finally, before I close out the video, we're going to check into our bag where I have been keeping the silicone arm with the vinyl leg. And they still are not affecting each other. So, and I keep them laid on top of each other like this. They're not really messing with each other. So I'm not sure about that whole thing with vinyl and silicone not touching. Anyway, I will be back in a day or two to do the next step on Evangeline. I kind of got thrown off when I saw I couldn't go live, so ended up doing my rant video. Hopefully y'all are still here, and if you have any questions or anything, please leave it in the comments. And other than that, I guess I'm gonna let you go. Ta-ta for now, guys.